welcome back to my kitchen. You guys, when I did the sweet potato pound cake the other day, I had a little bit of sweet potatoes left over. So I thought I need to do something with these sweet potatoes so as to not have to throw them away. So we're gonna make this. I've got my laptop right here, guys. We're gonna make this sweet potato pecan cobbler, and it's really supposed to be pumpkin, but like I said, I had some sweet potatoes left over, so we're gonna do sweet potatoes. And my dude number one, aka my husband, says that pumpkin is just laid off sweet potatoes. So we're gonna use this little bit of sweet potatoes that I have left. And I've already measured out my dry ingredients, trying to save time, you guys. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait. Y'all know I toasted my pecans, okay? You already know. Y'all toast your pecans. It brings out the nuttiness and so much more flavor in your pecans, okay? Okie dokie. So, my dry ingredients. I have 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in here, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 cups of the granulated sugar. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. Like I say, it's supposed to be pumpkin, but honey, this is sweet potato. Now this recipe is calling for 1/2 of a cup. I had a cup left, so we're gonna do a cup of roasted sweet potatoes, okay? I've said before, I've never used sweet potatoes in the can, so I really cannot speak on those. I love to roast my own, okay? So that's it for the dry ingredients, and then when we start what they call the wet ingredients, we have the sweet potatoes, 1 cup, and then I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of, yeah, I love using my creamer, and this is a pumpkin spice creamer, and that's what I'm gonna use as opposed to milk. Let me go on and put this in here. Well, let me tell you what all we're going to do, and then I'll bring you closer so you can see. So we're going to do have the 1 cup of sweet potatoes, the 1/4 cup of creamer. I'm going to use the pumpkin spice. Then I have a 1/4 cup of melted butter and 1½ teaspoons, knowing me, honey, it's going to be about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Then for the topping, we're going to do 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I did about 3/4 cups of, this is probably at least 1/2 or 3/4 cups of roasted toasted pecans, and then 1½ cups of very hot water. So I have 1½ cups of water here. I'm getting ready to turn this on so it can get hot while I'm still running my mouth and mixing everything else up. What I was curious about in the beginning, I didn't want this to, you know, I was thinking, okay, is this going to be like the dump cake? But it's not, because there's no cake mix. You're using flour. It's interesting, there's no eggs. We're using cloves in this one. So I just think it's going to be interesting. It's a little bit more to it than doing the dump cake. So for those of you that like the really quick and easy, you'll love the dump cakes. But for those of you that really want to feel like you're doing something from scratch, then again, this is going to be interesting. And I think with the brown sugar and the granulated sugar, I think it's supposed to kind of create like a caramel sauce at the bottom or something, honey. We will see together. I have this little, I have rinsed it out. This little casserole dish, you guys. I had a set of these. I know somebody's going to ask me, Miss Donna, where you get, what size? I don't know. It was a set of 3. I've had these forever. There's a larger one. You guys have seen that green one before. And then there's a smaller one that's orange. Beautiful fall colors. I don't know, y'all. It's not big as a 9 by 13. I like it because it's a little deep. But since we only had 1 cup of flour, I just didn't think we needed the 9 by 13. So, to answer your question, Miss Donna, where you get that? What size is it? I don't know. Y'all, I know I'm not being much help, but in any event, I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna rub some butter on the inside of this casserole dish. And I like just taking the little butter wrappers that I have and just rolling it or rubbing it inside of my casserole dish, sometimes rather than spraying the dish. Okay, so that's ready. And these are my dry ingredients. We're just gonna mix them all up together. I love all of these spices together because it just smells so much like fall, y'all. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now I'm going to take my sweet potatoes, and we're just going to put them in here in this larger bowl. Now we're going to take 1/4 cup of, you know what, I think I'm going to do just a tad bit more. We'll do about 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup of my creamer. Let me stick this back in the refrigerator. I'm doing just a tad bit more creamer since I have, since I added a little bit more sweet potatoes. I think that pumpkin spice and sweet potato is good together, you guys. And then I have 1/4, or I have a 1/2 stick of melted butter. It is unsalted. And then to this, I will add my vanilla extract. And you guys know I get kind of heavy with my vanilla, so I know it's going to be at least a good tablespoon or a little bit more. Okay, so we're just going to kind of mix this up. Okay, and now for the topping. Good. Load my water because it's starting to boil. Okay, let's see what was that. Oh, for the topping, let me wipe out this, because I'm just going to use this same measuring cup. But then again, nope, we're going to put that in here. I'm going to measure it and then put it in here because I forgot I have to add that hot water. Okie dokie. All right, we're going to do 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Then we'll do another 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I need to make sure you guys can see. And I think I'm going to pack it just a little bit, okay? And you all know I have thoroughly washed my hands. Yeah, y'all thought I forgot. Don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands, y'all, because that's just nasty. Okay, that's the half cup of brown sugar. And then we have our pecans here that we're ready to slide on in. You guys, this is another piece from my first mother-in-law, this little cookie sheet. I guess you can tell I've had it forever, but I got it from her. And I love it, honey. It has been so used, but y'all know when there are certain pieces of cookware and pots and pans and stuff that you have, it's like the more you use it, the better they cook, you know. Like I say, that's just another special piece. So I know it looks a little rough, but that's okay. It cooks just fine. Okay, so now we're going to mix the sweet potato mix with the dry ingredients. And it's going to be thick, you guys. It's going to be a little thick. Like I said, I thought this recipe would have had some, at least an egg or two, but it doesn't. Oh, I smell that nutmeg and cloves and cinnamon. And it smells divine. Okay, I'm just trying to mix it to where I have all of this flour moistened with the sweet potato and the butter. Okay, still some at the bottom. Let's mix. Let me put just that little bit in here first. Just a little bit, and then I can get the rest of it mixed good. I should have used you know, this one to mix in, but I didn't. I was trying not to use so many different measuring cups. I wouldn't have all these dishes to wash. And you guys, we have a dishwasher, but I really don't use the dishwasher often. Are any of you guys like that? I just don't, honey. I be washing dishes by hand, and it's just what I'm used to doing. So I might use it every now and again, but mainly when our kids were here, they would use it, but we didn't. I don't use it much at all. Okay. Y'all know I have to show y'all. Look, y'all see the spices in this one too? You see it? And like I say, it's supposed to be thick. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to kind of spread this out. And get it even. As even as we can. Trying to get that off the side of my casserole dish so it won't look so messy. Alright, put that water back on there, make sure it's good. Oh, wrong eye. Now for our topping. Make sure you get the white granulated sugar mixed in well with the brown sugar. Okay, we're going to spread this evenly over the top of the cobbler part. Ooh, like a lot of sugar. It wouldn't have looked like so much had I had a little bit larger casserole dish, but I just didn't think I needed it. It's this brown sugar off and sugar off my hands. Like I say, the oven is already preheated to 350 degrees. And now what we're simply going to do is take this hot water and we're just going to pour it over the top. Wait a minute, you guys. And we're going to spread this or pour this hot water all over it. And not stir anything. Not going to touch it. Y'all, that look real interesting. Okay. Whatever. 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. And we'll see what it's looking like, because it look real interesting right about now, honey. So you guys, it's been in for about 20 minutes and this is how it's looking. I was concerned because it looked like it was just swimming in water. So we'll keep baking and see what we end up looking like. Oh, it looks so good. Y'all, we baked for 45 minutes. Oh. Let me let y'all see. Oh, let me let y'all see up close. Wait, y'all. Wait. Oh, that looks so good. We're gonna have to let this cool. I can't wait to dig into it and see what it tastes like. But you see how that's created like a caramel look? Ooh-wee. I hope it tastes as good as it looks, y'all. When my husband came in, he said, I smell sweet potatoes. It smells so good. It smells like Thanksgiving. It is time. What you doing?
again. I take my job very serious, and I've heard again, just want to make sure I'm a good worker, and you're not planning on.
You agree, so you a good worker.
Okay, I'm a good worker, so I just want to make sure I'm a good worker, and you're not planning on laying me off, are you?
Ooh, yeah. I know I want some drizzle on. Oh, it did make a caramel sauce.
May I ask the question? That's for the drizzle.
Y'all, it did make a caramel sauce.
Oh, wait a minute.
I ain't giving them but a little bit. What, babe?
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm a good worker, right?
Okay, yeah. You good and greedy.
So you're not making no personnel changes, are you?
I don't plan on it.
I'm talking to you.
Look at that. It looks like it need my drizzle on it, y'all. Open your mouth. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh, it's still smoking. You know the pretty spoon's over here, so if you don't want the pretty spoon, I need y'all to see this caramel sauce this done made. Wait a minute, y'all.
I don't need no pretty spoon. This is going to be a...
Oh my goodness, if that is not straight fall. Oh.
You know, people, when the jobs are laying off and cutting down, people will straighten up. I just want to be a good worker from now on.
Oh, wait a minute, my finger hung. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm going to have to bring y'all over here because y'all need to see this caramel sauce. Y'all got to see this for real. Let me use his spoon before he... Y'all, look at this. So it did create a caramel sauce.
Look at that. Like the candy apples you used to eat.
What do you mean the candy apples?
The caramel candy apples.
Oh my goodness. Listen, let me tell you.
Just a little bit on that right there.
Well, on the top right here.
Look at that. Would you look?
You are so crazy. Ooh, y'all. Yes. Okay. Oh my good. Oh, this is your spoon.
This is my spoon. The ugly one.
It's not ugly.
You got a cute spoon.
Y'all. I'm going to let him taste it first, and then I'm going to say what I have to say, because I don't want to encourage what he getting ready to say. But I got something to say.
Before I taste this, I just want to ask last time, baby, so are we hiring?
No, baby, I don't mean to.
Okay, now this is, let me show you.
Baby, taste it. Well, who got you scared you're going to lose your job? Ain't it good? I'm going to tell you.
Tastes like.
I like this better than the pumpkin dump cake.
Good Lord.
That's good. Y'all.
It's almost.
And I added extra like sweet potatoes.
It almost tastes like a gingerbread.
I don't know cookies? If it's the cloves, because this one has cloves. The other one had ginger.
Okay.
And I started not to put the cloves in it. Because when I think of cloves, I just think of the cloves that my mama used to stick in the ham. That was good too, but that's good. And it doesn't have any eggs in it. And the cake part is so fluffy. Hold it a second, babe. Y'all, the cake part is so fluffy. I cannot believe that's just the cake by itself with nothing on it. Y'all, I can't believe it doesn't have eggs in it. That's all right. I had the big spoon I'm going to eat off of. Y'all. Don't y'all be talking about me because I'm eating off the big spoon and ears.
You can talk about your boss. You're doing good.
Y'all. That's good.
What's that cake that I like? The little small cake that look like a little, and it's brown. It's about this big. Look like a little loaf. It's ginger.
Was it the little carrot cake? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like it's almost like a carrot cake taste. This is.
Y'all, that is good. And I was really concerned because, baby, I had to boil water and pour water on the top of the brown sugar and the granulated sugar and the pecans. And the water was just swimming on top of it. I thought, oh my Lord, this is getting ready to be a messy mess. That is delicious. Y'all, please try it. I need to make sure I go back because I didn't write down as I was making changes to the recipe. I didn't write down the changes I made, so I need to make sure I listen to my video so I can write down the ingredients correct as it pertained to what I changed. This is good, and it did create a caramel sauce. Oh my goodness, y'all, that's good. And I guess you can tell by my expression. I really. Why got caught? You done stepped out the frame to lick the plate. I got you. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you licking it. No. Nah, I know it don't run because you have licked every bit of it off. Come on back over here. It don't run. Y'all look at the lick streaks in the plate.
It don't run, Donna.
It's so funny because I saw you making your way over there and then realized you off the frame. This joke over here licking the plate. Why you have to act like that? You act like I don't feed you.
No, Donna, I'm saying it don't run. See it?
Oh my goodness, y'all. And then it smells so good. And you came in and just automatically smelled the sweet potatoes. Honey, I knew that half a cup was supposed to be pumpkin. That half a cup wasn't going to be enough. See, I did that same little tweak when I did that sweet potato pound cake. I said, honey, this is not enough sweet potatoes in here. I need to add some more. That's what I did. Y'all, that's good. Okay, listen. I'm not going to keep going on and on and on about it, but y'all, trust me when I say that one right. And it's so easy to do. Oh, that put the dump cake to shame.
Yeah, that right there is something serious.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe, and it could be for me. Thank you. I could be the bias of, for me, sweet potato over pumpkin. I'm just saying for me, it could be. You may be more of a pumpkin than a sweet potato person.
But if that's the case, this recipe, it was supposed to be pumpkin. But like I said, honey, I had some leftover roasted sweet potatoes.
Right. See,
sweet potato pounds.
I'm partial to sweet potatoes. So it is.
So if
I'm not kidding. It's good. It is really, really good. It has that carrot cake with caramel with sweet potato.
And I started to put some caramel chunks in there. I'm glad I did. You don't need it. Oh my goodness, y'all, that's good. That's good. If you love pumpkin, then do the pumpkin. Don't do the sweet potato. Do the pumpkin, y'all. That's good. That's all I got to say.
And if you're really you're up for it, and you have family members, I would suggest you half and half it, and then you can ask your family what child is best. Are they sweet potato people?
What is best?
Which side is best? Are you the sweet potato person or you're the pumpkin person?
That's good.
I'm telling you, it is, but it's
Okay.
It's good.
Don't forget though, make sure you put it, again, I'm sorry, I don't know what size dish this is, but if it's something a little more shallow, honey, put something up under it, because if it bubbles over in the oven, it's going to be a terrible mess. But y'all,
that's a deep dish.
That is all right. That's got some Holy Ghost in it. Listen, okay. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up.
And hit the nosy.
If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. Hitting that nosy is turning on that notification bell. That way you'll be be informed whenever we're over here doing whatever it is we're doing. If you're on the verge of getting fired,
No, I'm just saying.
Whatever we got going on, stop rubbing on my arm. Stop rubbing on me.
I'm just saying, boss.
So y'all, y'all keep hanging out with us. I told y'all I'm trying to go hard in October, okay?
Baby, yes, you do.
We listen.
So,
y'all gonna be good and prepared.
And just two
pound
things.
Cakes.
Baby, that's right. She is going in, and it's amazing.
I'm trying to.
And two things we just want to let you guys know in closing, and that is we're not laying anyone off over here, and we're not hiring anyone over here. So
ain't nobody gonna be able to take your job.
Nobody gonna take my job.
They can't do it like you anyway.
That's right. Yeah, I can't.
Straight
I'm
greedy.
Well,
Licking the plate.
Donna, just make sure that if you're gonna go work for somebody, you give your best. That's the problem with so many people. They go work and they half do the job. I'm not half doing it.
Did I show y'all little clothes? I think I
And the
did.
caramel is gonna. I wonder what it's gonna be once the caramel, once it thickens.
It's delicious.
And guess what you need in order to complete this? You need some ice cream.
Baby, look like this. Look, come on. Hey y'all. Hey everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. All right, y'all. We need to let y'all go. We being silly. But thank you guys so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye.